Hello, hello. Testing, 1, 2. Let me make sure. Hello, testing, 1, 2. Oh, let me make sure this is turned down. Keeping this on in the background just to make sure in case anything happens to the stream. Alrighty. Everything should be good. Oh, I need to turn down the TV. Because if everything should be good. Oh, I need to turn down the TV. If the TV is on when it's on, you all will hear it. If the TV is on when it's on, you all will hear it. Alright, let me turn this on just a little bit more because I can still hear it coming through. Alrighty. So this is a continuation of when I played last. We are 186.16 FM, the Scream Radio. Luckily I was able to find this very quickly.
That'll help us out?
Yeah, I found our friendship quiz with all these kids on it.
If you think that'll help, then good enough. Carrie's on line 1, whenever you're ready.
So we need to try to, last time, these kids, these hooligans...
When you're ready, you shut the music off.
Oh, I have to shut the music off. These hooligans got themselves in trouble and they can't figure out who needs to do what tasks.
Carrie, are you there?
Yes, we've got a plan, but we can't agree on who should do what.
You want me to be the tiebreaker?
Exactly.
I'm ready. What's the first step?
Okay, first things first. We'll need a spotter, someone who can keep an eye on the killer. We'll need someone on the roof. It's gonna be a hard climb. We're deciding between Heather, Kyle, and Hot David.
Olympic athlete. Yeah, I think we go with Heather.
Heather's got this.
Yes, Heather, we picked you. Now please, stop talking about
Because
all
she's
the
the most
shit.
likely to peak Mount Everest.
The Whistling Man padlocked the gate back to the road. Before we drive out of here, we need someone to pick the lock. Seth, Jennifer, and Scott all want to do it.
Jennifer, I think, is the only one that would really be good at picking a lock.
Jennifer.
Jesus, Jennifer, you carry a bump key? Why didn't you say so earlier?
Thanks.
Anyway, that brings us to part 3. Getting the van keys. I'll volunteer for this. I don't know Jimmy as well as you guys, so it'll probably be easier that way. Then is part 4.
This plan is ambitious, for sure.
Plan is, well, it's ambitious.
I don't see this working out for y'all.
You're doing great. What's the next part?
Part 4, we need someone to lead the Whistling Man away. We need a fast runner. For this one, we're trying to decide between... Who was it again?
We don't want Jimmy.
David, Cynthia, and Scott.
We don't want Jimmy. We want... Hot David. We want Hot David.
Hot David.
Yeah, you spend a lot of time running shirtless. You got this, Hot David.
Alright.
Okay, let's recap.
We got the eyes on the roof.
A runner distracts the killer while we grab the van keys and pick the lock on the gate. Now the tricky part. The getaway.
Ooh, what's the plan there?
Well, we can't all outrun the Whistling Man. But he thinks we're just a bunch of stupid teens. So, let's use that against him. Part 5. We trick the killer into a trap.
Oh, interesting.
Who would be the most believable?
Who you got?
We got Lisa, Tammy, and Cynthia.
Cynthia's horrid for this. Lisa and Tammy. Yeah, we want Lisa. For sure we want Lisa.
You're right, Lisa. Having to smile at rude customers is perfect practice. That should take care of the killer. And then it's time to get out of here. Finally, part 6.
Part
We
6?
need someone who can drive us through the woods and
Who
back
can drive us through the woods and back to Gallows Creek alive?
Should it be... Who have
We want Scott driving.
Scott, Cynthia,
No, wait, we don't want
Forrest.
Scott driving. Because Scott's also the most likely to end up in a car crash. Chad is alright, and he's not likely to end up in a car crash. Yeah, I think we go for Chad, because Cynthia's also likely.
Chad.
Oh, perfect. Your go-karting experience will be great, Chad. Thanks, Forrest. We'll just take a few seconds for
Alright, it's go time.
Let's go to...
Sounds good. Talk to you in a sec.
Good luck, Carrie. That actually sounded like a pretty good plan.
Yeah, I think we did well.
Damn straight.
Guess we'll put on some music.
Oh, the kids are back already. Line 1 again.
Alright, well, I guess we're not playing music for long.
If you're
Hey
just
kids, how
tuning
you
in,
doing?
We're coming to you live with a bunch of teens about to flee a madman. Listener discretion is advised. Are you ready, Carrie?
We're good to go, Forrest.
Alright, hit it.
Alrighty then. Hit it.
You got this.
Here we go, everyone. Spotter, to the roof. Go, Heather. Off and away. All right.
She's doing well.
Get ready. Wait for the spotter's signal. Spotter says go. He took the bait. Lockpicker, go. I'll get the keys off.
Ooh, the Whistler is...
Oh, Jimmy. His face is...
The keys, Carrie. You need to get the van keys.
His face is lying next to him, Forrest. It got cut. Oh, God.
Jesus, focus. It's okay.
Hey, it's his face, not yours. You got this.
Right. The van keys.
Need to be cautious. Just do it.
Got him.
She got him.
Jennifer got the gate unlocked. And Hot David should be back any second. Perfect. It's working.
He got back. He got
I
back.
believe it's actually working.
You're
Hell
doing
yeah.
great.
Focus. You got this.
We got this. Next step, trap the killer. All right. Wait. Get into position. Everybody else, hide. Okay, performer. Now, act like your life depends on it. There he is. He's buying it. Now! Push the bookshelf over!
Woo!
Oh my god! He went through the floor! Spotter! You need to climb down now! We gotta go!
Holy crap, these kids are crazy.
He's coming down. And yes! Heather! Quick, everyone to the van. Driver, take the keys. The damn gate swung shut. Huh? What? It won't stay open. I'll hold it. You drive
No,
through.
Carrie.
Carrie!
What was that?
It's a whistling man. Drive! Now! Let me go! Let go! Just drive!
Oh my god.
Please, no!
Damn it. Oh! She survived!
Stared at me.
Carrie!
Carrie?
Just stared at me. And walked into the woods. I don't understand.
Thank God you're okay.
Can you get somewhere safe?
I can make it home. Thank you both for helping. If you hadn't,
It was your plan, Carrie, and it was a great plan.
It was all you. No. You get home, bud.
You get home now, Carrie, before he changes his mind.
Right. I need to get home.
Breathe, Carrie. You're okay now.
I'll call you when I'm somewhere safe. Talk to you then.
Woo! No deaths. We're running that 98% survival rate.
Our thoughts go out to Jimmy.
Except for Jimmy and that other guy.
Awful time. For any kids listening in, please stay inside and stay safe.
And parents, hug your kids extra tight tonight.
Here's a song for the girl walking home in the dark.
Late night lurkers. Not so stupid teens. They were great.
Hey, we had a call come in.
Carrie?
Okay, Horace, shut the music off.
Horace Nash here. Listeners, we've got another caller live on 189.16, The Scream.
The Scream.
Caller.
Hey, Forrest. I just wanted to phone in and say that I think I speak for everyone when I say that you're providing a real service for Gallows Creek tonight. It's cool what you're doing, man.
If you
Just doing my job.
are working for Ponty's Pizza, I'm gonna lose it.
Are you keeping safe tonight?
Yeah, man, I'm good, thanks. I'm at my roller rink, trying to get everything ready for the Harvest Festival tomorrow.
Roller
I had a
rink.
guy from Starlink Security here earlier installing the Starlink 4000 system, so I'm a little behind. As for my name, my friends call me Roller Ricky, and I now consider you a friend, my man.
Thanks, friend.
We're friends now, huh? Well, that's kind of you to say. Thanks.
Yeah, man.
Sounds like roller skating is more than just a job to you. So is this vocational?
I wasn't always Roller Ricky. Once upon a time, believe it or not, I used to go by just Ricky. Yeah, back then, things were pretty rough. I used to roll with a bad crowd. Not all bad. There was one guy. Anyway, some bad stuff went down. I harbored a lot of guilt for a long time and turned to the bottle. I didn't really talk about it or even know how to talk. It's just how it was. That bottle took the best years of my life.
Amen.
So I thought.
It's never too late, Roller Ricky.
How did you turn things around?
I joined a support group. I opened up about my problems. Sharing that burden just took so much weight off. It's a long story from there, but I found roller disco. I learned how to have fun again, cutting loose and making shapes. Now whenever I get down, I get down. I'm finally free from it all, man. It's important just to talk to somebody. That's the first step. Ain't that right, Max?
Hey, let's hear from Max. That's right. Welcome, Max.
Welcome to the show, Max.
Max is my emotional support dog. He's a rescue dog, but I always say he's the one that rescued me. He's the best dog a guy could ask for. Of course, the first thing I did was teach him how to skate. He's better than me now, a real pro.
Max can skate.
Yeah, man! At first they said it couldn't be done, and then they said it shouldn't be done. But Maxie loves the rink, man! Is that another train, Maxie? Maxie loves trains, man. He's even got that special how to greet them.
You're a great pair.
It sounds like you two make a great pair.
Maxie appreciates all the positivity you're throwing out, my man. You know, I'm actually hosting free skating lessons tomorrow at the festival. I think it's a great opportunity to give back to the community. Man, all this talk of skating's got me itching for a boogie. Before I switch my radio off for the night, Could I request a song for us?
Anything for
Something
you,
I can
Roller
groove
Ricky.
to, you know,
Anything
something
for you.
funky.
You are my man.
Max's final boogie breakdown tonight. Then I think we'll take it down a level.
I can do that. Thanks again for calling. You and Max, be safe now, okay?
Bye, Maxie.
Got it, man. Peace.
Well, folks, this next one goes out to Roller Ricky and Max. Enjoy.
What did he want? He wants something like... This looks like what he wants.
Now it's time to go with The Flow. And this is their hit, Crying for Help.
Woo!
I really needed that call, you know, after everything.
Yeah,
That was a good
He
call.
talked a bit much for my taste, but it is inspiring to hear somebody come back from the brink like that.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
You were thinking about Max on skates, weren't you?
Well, would you look at that? Another caller on the line. What are the odds? Better take it. Time to turn the music off.
Welcome back to 189.16, The Scream. This is Forrest.
Forrest Nash, how are you tonight, caller?
I'm doing okay.
Oh, it's Carrie! Hello, Carrie.
Hey, I just wanted to thank
Woo!
you for doing what you could earlier. You know, even though we lost Jimmy, and I don't know.
Hey, it's okay. You were so brave earlier. You're safe now.
I wanted to ask you why he didn't. Why am I?
Why what, Carrie?
Why did he spare me? After what he did, why let me go?
He saw you as a
Maybe he
victim?
Didn't kill you because he saw you as a victim.
Maybe. But why would that stop him from killing me too? After everything he did to me.
These stupid hazing nights have to stop. Carrie, you did so well tonight. Stay safe and rest. Help is coming to Gallows Creek. We just need to hold on.
Thanks, Peggy. Hey, Forrest? Could I request a song?
Of course, Carrie. What song?
Any song by Blast Processor. And thank you.
This next one goes out to Carrie.
Alright.
You know, what Carrie just said has really got me thinking.
About what?
The whistling man left her alone. Why? There must be a reason.
When it comes to masked whistling killers, I don't think a reason is a key part of their process.
Well, it's something to consider. I need
Yeah.
to take a break. If you want to stretch your legs, now's the time. Just hit the Peggy button when you want to get back on air.
I don't know if I want to stretch my legs. I'm done. That was all the stretching I needed.
Let's get going, Peggy.
Alrighty, we could run another segment or... Scratch that for us. We have a caller.
Alrighty.
You're through to 189.16, The Scream. What's your emergency?
Hello again, Forrest. Oh, that call with the teens was awful. Those poor kids. Still, I'm glad the girl didn't get hurt.
Thanks for your concern. Are you in trouble? What's on your mind?
I wanted to ask you again to play my song, Forrest. You said you were gonna play it, but you didn't.
Your name was Dawn, right?
What, Peggy? Yes. Oh, well remembered. My name is Dawn, and I wanted to ask you again to play my tune, Forrest. Long Ride Home. You know, the one that Peggy said she threw outside the window?
You must really love that song if you're calling up to ask for it when you know we don't have it.
Well, I I do love it. And I don't want to argue, but you do have it. It's just outside the window.
There's a serial killer on the loose. I can't just go outside hunting for a record.
I'm really sorry, Dawn, but we just can't get it right now.
But wasn't the Whistling Man just at the old murder house? That's miles from the station. It won't take you a second to grab it.
He's fast!
I'm not sure if you've heard, but there's something unnatural about this freak. He's fast. I'm not risking it.
Oh, but I think you will. Forrest? Peggy, I'm calling with more than a request. I know something. I think I know who's gonna be next.
What?
Are you serious?
Play my song, Forrest, and you'll find out.
Well, folks, here's some music for you while I think things over. You'll like this next song. Is she serious, Peggy?
She's serious about hearing that song, that's for sure.
Peggy, I mean, is she serious about...
I don't know, Forrest, but we don't really have a choice, do we? If she's telling the truth...
All right, I'll do it.
You're a good man, Forrest. I'll slide you the key to the fire door.
Alright.
Wait. Our fire door has to be unlocked?
Yeah, you know, I never thought about it, but yeah. We should talk to Reggie about that later. Anyway, I'll hold the fort down while you're out. Maybe I'll even get a caller. That could be exciting. 189.16, The Screw. With me, Peggy.
Alright. I will be going into call for this one, because going out that fire door is the scariest thing I've ever heard. Hello, friends. I'm assuming you're the three watching my stream?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, I am absolutely not going out this fire door without people on call with me. Oh my god.
Fair enough.
Let me get back into the stream, because I'm out of it.
They want me to go through the fire exit. And
Why is it outside?
so Peggy said that early. She works all day. I just work in the night, right? So earlier in the day, Peggy was. I was told by Peggy that the guy that runs like the earlier segments played the song over and over.
Uh-huh.
And she hates the song, and that's why he did it.
You know, I hope she'll be happy when I'm brutally murdered by the Whistling Man.
Okay.
Out here,
He's
Nope.
there.
alone.
He's here.
Here it is. Long ride home.
Oh, I saw it on the stream now.
I'm looking away from the screen. I can't.
Of course, it locks behind me. And of course, the key doesn't work on this side.
Oh, I have to go to the other side of the building.
Maybe there's another way back.
I have to go through the
into
basement?
A door, elevator, or something.
Oh, that's horrifying. That's awful.
I like knowing things.
Oh. I hate that I know that somebody died here earlier. Wait, how do I get to the basement? What? Is this not the basement? Thus, can I have advice on how to get to the basement?
Shoot. I need to get... Why did my phone fucking...
Oh, there's a fuse. I'm assuming I'll need this.
I mean, you were looking at... It is that trapdoor over there.
This one?
Well, no. You're not. But you may need that.
Am I missing another trapdoor?
Like, right, that is the one.
Okay, so I'm missing something to do with this trapdoor.
Can you go back?
To the trapdoor? Like, it won't let me open it, is the thing.
Like that red light.
Yeah, I tried. Oh, it's the bottom
That's working
button.
too. Only the
I was trying to press
best.
the glowing
See
one.
if I can fix this. Looks like a power issue. I should check the fuse box.
I hate knowing the killer is here. And of course, I have to go back over to where he was. Oh, hey, this is the thing I was messing with earlier. Oh, I didn't know I could hold two
I'm gonna have to
things.
hunt around for some new fuses.
This is where the game started. This is the worst. Alright. Oh, there's Fuse A30. I can't pick that one up now. I feel like this game's gonna be way less scary the second time I play it, but this first time is just horrid. Oh, is there really multiples of all of them? Why do we have so many fuses back here? God, it's like this is a puzzle game or something. 70. Okay, I see what's happening here. So there's A5 that I can remove. So right now I have 20, 30, so that's 50. A15 would be 65, plus 5 is 70.
Bingo!
Cha-ching! I hated all those noises, I'll tell you that.
What do you mean? Aren't the noises great?
I could probably survive that fall.
Can I close that behind me, please?
No, why would you be able to do that?
Okay, I can't hide in that closet.
Looks like the janitor's closet. What did Peggy say his name was? Clive?
Oh. And there's just a freaky murder room back here.
What the hell? Peggy is not gonna believe this. There's a key. I'll just take that. Might be important.
So if I walk out of here, am I just gonna immediately die? I love the way you're not talking to me. I've made 13 paper ball baskets from my desk. Does that earn me a little treat of knowing if I'm about to be jump scared?
No.
I wonder how the show's going.
Just watch. This mousetrap is gonna go crazy.
You're a mousetrap.
This mousetrap I've placed is gonna change everything to us.
Such a good song, folks. And now for... Jesus, Forrest, you've been gone for ages. I thought something had happened.
Something did happen. Clive, the janitor, might be Clive, the murderer.
Well, I have a screwdriver now, and I also have a hand. If I lose this hand, I'm gonna be mad. I need it. It's important. Thank you.
That thing all the way up here.
Because the basement's creepy as hell, and I don't like standing around down there.
Fair. All right, let's run through this again. We have a creepy board you found in a creepy basement, made by our creepy janitor, who you think is the creepy whistling man.
Yep.
And on the creepy board are the names...
Look at me dancing.
Chuck Brody, Kim Walker, Rebecca Allen, and Aunt Williams.
Correct.
And you think one of these people will be the whistling man's, Clive's, next target.
That's right. And we've got to find him.
You said
You like my little
there were
dance?
locations listed there too.
Bum, bum,
The
bum,
hospital,
ba-na-na-na-na-na.
power station, gas station.
Hospital, the power station, gas station, and trailer park.
One of those locations. Forrest, you're gonna have
Now
to
that
figure
you
out
passed there, they want to know the deal with the
all
outsiders.
these locations tonight.
Hold on.
Button if you need any help.
Oh, I brought the whole board up. So, yeah, power station, trailer park, hospital, gas station. Okay, so power station, I want to do this really quickly. I feel so much safer up here. Like, I know I'm gonna get attacked here at some point, but I can at least live with the fact that it probably won't happen right now. Trailer park? I'm not seeing a trailer park. Am I crazy? Here, let me start using these instead. So it's different from the other ones I was using. Oh, there's a trailer park. Right in the center of the map. So then B is going to be the hospital. St. Gabriel's Hospital. And the gas station. Am I crazy? Train station. That's the sheriff's office. Christine's gas and repair. I'm assuming that's it. Okay. So the big wheel breaks free, 15 injured, who is to blame? Call for donations to help Chuck Brody. We are buying him some lottery tickets. Drop tickets in the thing below. Local Dr. K. Walker recommends all locals get their flu shot. Flu season upon us, 84. Make sure you are protected. Gallows Creek Power Station hires 20 new staff in record hire, 12 of which were students from Gallows Creek High. Beep beep, look out tragedy. After brakes fail on bus. A 2-year investigation into the festival accident has concluded, Investigators blame 2 engineers that were contracted in from the local power station. Lead engineer, Ant Williams, that's one of the guys, right? Yep. Were distracted talking about horror movies while assembling the big wheel, which led to various constructions mistakes. Crime syndicate impounded. So it seems like a person who's like killing people that they think are bad. Kim Walker and Peter Stein got married. Okay. I don't think...
God, they have like so much.
I'm sorry. Tyler Wallace? There's none of these guys. Do you care about health and safety? Featuring special mystery guest, the lead engineer. So, this is happening at the Quiet Ridge Health and Safety Convention, and apparently he's gonna be there. 24-hour gas station bought by local ex-lottery winner. Christine's gas and repair has been sold to a man who won the lottery 14 years ago. The new owner claims it will keep me busy on an evening. He is asked to remain anonymous. So, okay. So, can I, like... So, Chuck Brody got donations because he was in the festival disaster and is now working at the local gas station. She's recommending people get flu shots. Hold on. Ant Williams and Sean Everett, were hired from the school and talked about horror movies which caused the festival disaster. Some people are stealing cars. Which is apparently Tyler Wallace, which I don't know if he's related to any of these people. He's the lead engineer. She stole our cars, and then she stole our time and money. Diary of a Car Thief. Moves out of Gallows Creek for a new life in the big city. Okay. So, hospital, most likely Kim Walker. The gas station is being run by Chuck Brody. The power station is Ant Williams, which leaves Rebecca Allen for the trailer park for stealing things. Which also is related to this, because she's trying to sell her car. She's trying to sell her trailer so she can leave Gallows Creek. But what is up with the bus tragedy? So who died? Mr. D. Rudd, Mr. M. Houghton, Mr. P. Stein, Mrs. K. Stein, and Mrs. J. Mildred. They don't share any last names. I don't know what this is yet. Crime Syndicate is in relation to her. Why do I have to organize his fucking murder board? Kim Walker. Oh, Kim Walker and Peter Stein. Hold on. So Kim Walker and Peter Stein got married, and then Mr. P. Stein. So after they got married, he died in a bus accident, and now she's alone. And is your car safe is related to this. To Rebecca Allen. Okay, so I think I am super smart, and I have deduced all of the information that is in front of me. So, Aunt Williams is related to Chuck Brody, and Kim Walker is related to Rebecca Allen. Because I believe that the brakes failing on the bus was... she was working with somebody. Local legend, Diary of a Car Thief. So her last name is Allen. Did anyone die in the bus? No one died named Allen. But Crime Syndicate impounded. The informant as R.A. Rebecca Allen. So she was an informant, and she probably was getting attacked by the Crime Syndicate, so she cut the brakes on the bus to kill the Crime Syndicate, but it killed Mr. P. Stein, which has led to Kim Walker losing her husband. I'm great. I'm so good. Anyway, Dust, would you like to tell me what would have happened and how I would have exploded?
So here's what would happen outside. Literally nothing. You're perfectly safe.
Okay, it's one of those things, you know? It's one of those things where I'm either perfectly safe or I'm about to, like, get jumped.
Yeah, you were perfectly safe. Literally nothing happened to you.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and save my game so that this stuff stays the way I left it. Because if I have to reorganize that, I'm gonna be mad.
How's it going?
I'm ready.
Peggy?
Are you sure? We've only got one shot at this.
You were with the thing in the basement. Basically, that entire sequence, you were at no point in any danger.
I'm sure. Let's do this.
I was holding my breath there for a minute. I literally just looked around. Who do I think the target is? So, I don't think it's Chuck Brody. Chuck Brody is just trying to live his life because he had a horrible thing happen to him. And he doesn't hurt victims. Kim Walker's also a victim because she lost her husband. It's gotta be this guy, right? It's gotta be Aunt Williams, because he's negligent. He was negligent, and he literally said, they'd say you learn from your mistakes, well, I turned mine into a career. She got her own crime family destroyed, and she's trying to leave the life, so he might not see her as a victim, although she is also a criminal. It's between Rebecca Allen and Aunt Williams, but Aunt Williams is just for sure an asshole.
And where will I find them?
What are you trying to figure out?
Who the next victim is going to be.
Okay, I'm dialing. One moment.
Oh, I just realized I was supposed to listen to the barn finds.
Forrest, I'm through to the power plant, but they say there isn't anyone by that name there.
What? Then who?
Jeez! It sounds like something blew up!
He's using bombs now?
Oh my god! The call board! One moment. Forrest, I'm getting so many calls. Just let me... I'm gonna take us off air for a moment.
I got it wrong.
Peggy, what's happening in there? Peggy.
Peggy, I have a hand for you.
He blew up the gas station, Forrest.
What?
Okay.
I spoke to the fire department and the hospital. The fire department is useless now, as you know. And, the hospital's only ambulance was at the gas station. Forrest, you've got to say something. You have to tell the town. I'm putting us back on air. Now.
He was just...
I don't know how to tell you this, but the gas station's been bombed.
Please, everyone, stay safe.
What?
Stay inside.
He was the only, like, guaranteed victim.
Here's some
He was
music
fucking
from
victimized. Are you kidding me?
K-Fam 189.16, The Stream.
Yeah, I kinda knew you were just really going at it there.
But they did a whole thing where he didn't attack someone because they were a victim of their friends.
There's gotta be more in the basement to show us who Clive is targeting. And
I'm
if that's
not
the
going
case, we can
back!
Get ahead of him. Stop the killings before they can happen. Forrest, we need to go back down.
By we, you mean me, right?
Yep, like I said.
We can overpower him, Peggy!
That creepy mannequin room you mentioned before. I still have a lot of questions about those, by the way.
Me too.
No! No! I'm not going back! Start the next call! We're not going down there! Peggy? 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 I'm not going down there, Peggy! I'm not dying for this job in this backwater town! Peggy? Peggy!
Why do you think you have a choice?
I'm gonna get attacked! This time it's for sure! I can't! I can't. I actually can't. There's no way you're getting me back in that basement. I'd rather just quit here. Are you kidding me?
I hate to tell you more, but you gotta go back to the basement.
I don't wanna. My mousetrap still hasn't been set off. Oh, this is the worst. I'm trying so hard to remain calm.
A key? Was this always here? I must have missed it when I brought everything upstairs.
God, I hate you, bro. I hate you. Am I just stupid? I thought this game would be better than other games because I wouldn't have to be worried about getting jumped.
Lord, who's currently worried about getting jumped.
What happened?
Are you watching?
I mean, I'm watching, but I was taking a shit for like the past 10 minutes.
The barn finds. Here's to MC plus JB. Thanks for making the song yours. Is that it? Was this the thing that was supposed to give me the clue?
If I remember correctly, yes.
I can't go out there. He's gonna be there. He's gonna be right there. I'm not looking at the screen. I'm fully staring at my phone.
Are you...
Hey, Ward, look at the screen.
I'm not looking at the screen. I don't care.
What even happened? Like, is he in the building, or like is the killer in the building?
Yeah, he's the janitor. The janitor's the killer. You know, the one where they said, oh, you know how we have that guy named Clive that works for us? You know, the Clive that probably was related to this whole shenanigans? Yeah, he's the killer. I mean, probably not. It's probably going to be another, like, oh my god, I can't believe it. It was someone else and it wasn't Clive. He just never noticed the secret room in his janitor's closet he built. But, like, or it could just be Clive. But Clive is, like, teleporting around. He's moving so fast. I'm kind of convinced that this whole thing is like a prank and it's just a bunch of kids jumping around everywhere. But like I was in his hideout twice now.
Uh-huh.
I just realized I have to go back down there.
Fun.
I'm so mad.
You'll be fine.
Because I have to enter the basement storage. That's what I got the key for, so I have to go back down there and go into that other room. Let me go put this in my... I just hate her ridiculous ideology. That I should do this all alone. Because I'm strong. Like that, or like that I won't die if I'm on my own.
Hey, Forrest!
Hey, give me some warning before yelling down the intercom.
Sorry. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Peggy, I've found a tape and a map down here.
Map of what?
Looks like it might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Weird. Well, maybe the tape will give us more information. Give it a play.
I'm not... I have to leave the thing down here. I can't leave my mannequin arm. It's the only thing protecting me.
How is it mannequin arm protecting you?
How is it not protecting me?
What does the mannequin arm do?
Well, you see, Celestia, if you were paying attention, you would know that the mannequin arm lets me boogie. You see?
Were you doing that while I was using the bathroom?
I didn't ask if you were using the bathroom, so I don't know. I don't keep your pee cycle on hand. That's in my fucking storage closet.
The answer is
Or
yeah.
I see.
What do you mean there's still more to do here? Is there somewhere I can play this down here? Am I just stupid? Oh, there is. Okay, sick. Thanks. George Barrow, 1968. That's when all this began for me.
Wait. George Barrow? We all heard that he drowned after a night out drinking. Was it actually
He says I need to follow the maps and find the tapes. I guess that's what this map is about.
I think we need to see what else is hidden down here. Be careful, Forrest. Keep looking. Buzz the intercom when you found something.
I'm kinda dancing, Peggy.
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. The degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That was the time of death.
You dance on my time, not your time.
Small lacerations to arms.
I don't even know what that means.
Obtained by running through foliage. Severe blisters.
So he was running away from something and he didn't have his shoes on.
Running without stopping.
Where's the next map, sir? Is it in here? Oh, there's a police report.
This looks useful.
Sheriff J. Matthews. At 4 a.m., a call was received from a jogger, a Miss Sandra Sharp, reporting that a body had been washed up in the reservoir. I drove out to investigate and was able to identify the body at the scene was that of George Barrow. I contacted the coroner's office and then the boy's parents. They informed me that he had not seen him since 7 p.m. on the 2nd. I guess I'll put that back. I don't think that's it. I think I'm going too far. I assume it's like somewhere over here, and then I have to keep going farther in. Oh, yeah, here it is.
Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation. However, a high amount of cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of stress in the immediate moments before death.
Okay, now the one next to the fan.
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door.
Oh, there's the next one.
It is the coroner's opinion that the
This has
subject
to be important.
likely feared for his life and was chased, resulting in a fall from a height into a body of water where he hit his head, was knocked out, and drowned. Following that, he was
Caucasian male, age 18. The cause of death is established to be drowning, as shown by the signs of asphyxiation. Abrasions are found on the knuckles, likely from getting into fights in the past. Matches with known history of the deceased being aggressive. No other injuries were observed. And from the coroner's opinion, there is no evidence of foul play. Additionally, the preliminary toxicology obtains a high level of alcohol in their blood. It is of the coroner's opinion the deceased went swimming while intoxicated, resulting in his drowning. So, Examiner Virginia Sullivan, that's the doctor girl who said, "I'm sorry, Clive." And the fact that he was an alcoholic is a lie.
If you're listening to this, then I'm probably dead.
What the...
I'm a man who likes to stay informed. I've got subscriptions to newspapers all over the country. A few weeks ago, I noticed headlines headlines cropping up in those papers, one after the other. Each headline about murder. Each murder, the death of someone I knew almost 20 years ago. And each one drawing closer to Gallows Creek. Drawing closer to the anniversary.
A new vinyl for my collection.
None of us are innocent. But I don't think we deserve killing. All I hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst that I can. I don't know. Do something to make up for what I did back then, I guess. I didn't kill anyone, mind you. But that's past mattering. Now, there's more I could say than I should say. But my employer made it clear that my family would pay a high price if I ever spoke out. So, hopefully I did enough for you, listener, whoever the hell you are, to start putting the children together.
What the hell? Peggy is not going to believe this.
You see, now it feels like it's guaranteed that he's going to be behind me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You see, here's the thing. You could be saying that because you know it's actually the truth, and you're just saying it to be really mean. Because you could say later, I told you there's nothing happening. I told you you don't know what you're talking about.
And I'm the only one who shall know until later.
George Barrow, 1968. That's when this all began.
What do you mean there's more to do? What did I miss? Then discuss with Peggy over the intercom? Is there an intercom? There is.
What have you found, Forrest?
It's an autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but I think it must be for George.
Poor George. He was so young.
Something's bugging me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just
Yeah,
can't place it.
it's Veronica.
Do you think you've met her before?
I don't know. I mean, I just got here recently. I don't know. Found another tape that talks more about how George died.
What did it say?
It sounds like he was running for his life. Sprinting through trees and bushes, getting cut up all over.
What would drive someone to do that?
I'm not sure yet. There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone was It was in the newspaper at that point.
I found a written autopsy report. According to that, it's just like you said at the start. George drowned after getting drunk. Said he liked to fight, too.
I'm contradicting the
I know. And I think I know why. There's a note with the report that says, I'm sorry
Virginia.
I made you do this, Virginia. We need to call her back once we finish down here. It looks like she might know something about what's going on. I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story. Post-mortem injury. Apparently, his arm got caught in a car door.
A car door?
Yeah, after he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
The written report I found doesn't mention it at all.
How did his arm get trapped in a car door after he died?
Unless he got it when the police collected his body, I guess someone else must have moved him after he was dead to where he was eventually found.
But the report, what is going on here?
I found a police report. Mentions a friend from earlier, Sandra Sharp.
Sandra. The jazz runner?
That's right. She found George's body washed up at the reservoir.
The reservoir?
Yeah? What's strange about that?
George got cuts from running through foliage, right? But there's no forest around there. Also, how did it wash up at the reservoir?
What do you mean?
Reservoirs don't have tides.
But that's what the police report said.
It's not possible, though. I did a school project on reservoirs and got an A. But, yeah, not important right now. The important thing is that it doesn't make sense.
What are you suggesting then? That the body was originally found somewhere other than what the report suggests. That the sheriff tried to cover it up, but accidentally let something slip?
Something like that. I think.
Well, Sheriff Matthews wrote the report. If he hadn't been eviscerated, we could have asked him.
Sandra is still alive? Once we're done down here, we should give her a call.
In another tape, the coroner comes to the same conclusion as I did. George was running from something.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe, but then there's this next bit, where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
So she agrees with us.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded Virginia stop recording. I think it was Clive.
This is starting to make sense now. This is a conspiracy to cover up what happened to George.
I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the Whistling Man already got him?
Possibly. We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know? We don't know how many there really are.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
I know, but Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident, and the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek. He said he wanted to do something good for once.
That's awesome. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to save them. Why didn't he just come out with all this?
He said his employer...
Why are all the creepy mannequins down there, then? There's a freak.
Sorry for thinking you killed all those people. Do you think you found everything?
I think so.
Forrest, what's going on here?
Someone wanted that boy's death to seem like an accident, and they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out our next step.
Oh, I don't have to walk. Thank you.
God, you're back for us.
Do you like this little tape I have for you, Dust? I got this for you.
Peggy, you work in radio.
I'll work, but I haven't been able to say industry because the feedback is so awful.
Do you want me to try to reset it?
Nah.
This is our job, Peggy. We gotta do it.
I got this for you, Dust.
So, what's the plan now?
I think we should call Virginia.
Alright, I'll get her
Humpty
on the
Dumpty, a
line.
story of love, tragedy, and betrayal.
Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
I did manage to find one secret tape.
When you're ready, shut the music off.
Fine.
Hello again, Gallows Creek. This is Forrest Nash. We're circling closer to the truth behind tonight's events. To this end, we're calling back one of our earlier callers, Virginia Sullivan. it's Goose.
Goose! Where are you? Get your ass here! The party has moved!
Oh, cool. Where's it moved to?
This old lady's house. She's pretty cool, though. Dude, she said we could raid her liquor cabinet if we stayed and protected her. Of course, we're not drinking anymore. We're staying sharp in case that whistling turd.
Bro, I love these frat bros.
The old lady might need our help.
Of course, man, of course. Hey, could you put me on with the old lady? You know, should check if it's cool for me to drop by.
Oh, there's that goose respect.
Here's that goose respect we love.
I'll grab her now.
Hello? Is this Goose?
Hey, Dr. Sullivan.
Who is this?
Hey, Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
We need to
Sorry
talk.
But listen, hey, we need to talk.
What about?
We're calling because we think you
staying
can
alive.
help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Me stand alive.
What would I know?
Oh, that's a rad record. Clive.
Does the name Clive mean anything to you?
Clive? No, I don't know that name. What are you asking about this for?
You mentioned that name earlier when you called us the first time.
I don't know what I said then. I was petrified, Forrest.
Clive's the janitor at our station, and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please. You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
Virginia, it's okay. Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he? He's the whistling man, Forrest.
We have
We
evidence.
found evidence to the contrary.
But
It's true.
And we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
how? I saw him destroy them.
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what, but we found them. And we know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you write a false report?
All right. One day, I came into work to find a boy on my slab. And as I finished the autopsy, this man, Clive, he just burst in. He started making demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no. But, well, when someone wants to make you do something, they can use the carrot or the stick. For me, he used both. You see, my sister is sick. She has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat, and it was getting to where I couldn't afford it. And Clive promised me that his employer would pay for my sister's treatment if I did what he said, and that if I ever spoke about this, he'd beat me to within an inch of my life. I don't know why he had me do it, but my sister needed me. You have to understand. She needed me.
We understand.
I don't know.
Thank you, Virginia. That was brave.
God, I just want this nightmare to end.
This will help end it, Virginia. Thank you.
Stay safe, Virginia. So, Virginia's tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death. But for who? Why cover up these details? Well, we know Sandra was involved in George's death. Do you want to call her?
I do.
All right, but before we go asking questions, I think we should know what we want to ask. Is that fair?
Yeah, we need to ask her about finding the body. She was the one who discovered it, but something just doesn't add up.
100%. She knows more than she's saying.
I wonder what she's hiding.
We'll hopefully find out soon. Anyway, Just be careful when you're talking to her. Don't push too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be careful.
All right, calling her now. Hopefully she's at her jazz studio.
Isn't Chuck like an abbreviation of a name?
Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who is this?
Hello again, Sandra! It's Forrest Nash of 189.16, The Scream. And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around.
How jazzy. What can I do for you?
Well,
The name Chuck?
we're trying to understand what's
Yeah.
behind the attacks tonight. We had a few
I
questions.
mean,
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way
some
you
people,
treated my
like,
life, I'd say yes to
use
just
that as like
you asked.
a form of Charles, I guess.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, because, like, this says MC and G. Here's the MC and GB. Thank you all for making this song yours. Or making our song yours. But I have no idea how that would have led to me knowing that Chuck Brody got injured, or was going to be the next one to go.
I'm honestly, I have no idea.
I'm just confused. That sounds nice.
Hey, well, that sounds nice. I might just call you back tomorrow then, too.
Got my number. But what about tonight? Is there anything you want to talk about right now?
Remember why we called, Forrest.
I know why we called.
You know why the whistling man might have targeted you.
Ha! Hardly could tell. He was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
You found the
Sandra,
body.
We know you found George's body. We have the police report.
I don't know what you mean.
It's okay.
Sandra. We know.
You do? You know about?
Yes. Of course.
This studio is my life. After I found the body in the river, I couldn't lose my studio. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I understand.
When the rent just kept going up, he said he'd stop if I just needed to keep quiet. And everything would be okay.
Who was he?
Sandra? Who was he?
He was... He said, if I told everyone I found the kid in the reservoir instead of the river, I'm sorry. I can't do this.
And she's gone. I don't think that could have gone any better. You truly did great, Forrest.
Well, folks, if anyone out there has any thoughts on what's going on tonight,
Come on.
please call in.
That's good timing. We've got a call waiting just this second.
Damn.
Welcome to 189.16, The Scream, with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Boris. I know this is
No,
real.
no.
But I wondered if you could save this special birthday message.
It's
to
Ponty. I know it's you. No.
I don't want it.
Oh, come on. It's his
Wait, what?
birthday.
He wants to give a birthday message to his uncle, and I know it's
May as
Ponty.
well, Forrest.
Oh.
Fine.
Fine, what's his name? Thank you, Forrest. He's my Uncle Rhodey.
Ron. His first name
His name's Peter, but he never liked his name.
but
Since he's always had salt and pepper hair, even as a kid, can you believe it?
Can you believe it? Fox
Folks always called him
Pepper.
Thanks for the
Pepper.
history lesson. Is there anything
Thanks to his,
besides
yeah, his name is Pepperoni.
Mr. Pepper? Oh my God, damn it!
Here's a party packages here at Ponty's Pizza. Starting at
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us! Damn it, Peggy, this is
Amazing.
I said I didn't want to do it.
Because Brian can't control himself. Don't worry. We've already got another caller on the line.
If it's
Just
yellow, I'm
figure
not
out,
picking
okay?
up. If it's yellow, I know it's just Ponty.
This is 189.16, The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller. Caller.
He's just laughing. It's him. It's just Ponty.
Ponty.
Ponty's Pizza always delivers. Come rain or sleet or whistling man will be the... Mad victory cackling.
Forrest? Forrest? Are you okay? Forrest?
I hope the whistling man gets him with his own pizza slicer.
Jesus, Forrest?
Sorry, that was too much.
It's okay. It's been a high-stress night. Don't worry about him anymore, okay? Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We've got another call, whenever you're ready.
Folks, don't
Don't spend your money on Ponty's Pizza. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
All I'm gonna say about that. Moving along, I'd like to welcome another caller to 189.16, The Scream, with me, Forrest Nash. Who, may I say, is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Dawn, we played your song, Long Ride Home. Did you hear it? Can you tell us?
Never mind that now. Forrest, I'm calling because I need your help.
Dawn, we had a deal. Kept my end. Who is the next target?
Oh, it's too late for that now.
I'll be the judge of that.
Oh, fine. Chuck Brody was the next target, but that ship sailed.
How did you know it was Chuck?
Well, if I tell you, I might just put more people in danger.
People are already in danger. This might help.
I don't have time. I need your help.
Do you mean
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
So, to put me on the radio.
Can this please just be another one of the really interesting ones that doesn't involve me going in the basement?
Maybe I've been helping more than you know. I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next, after Chuck.
And what happened?
And I started to feel like I was being followed. So I came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked out. I need you to help me get inside.
Use a key?
To get in?
Only for the apartment door. The front gate requires an entry code. If it is electronic, yes. I need a code to get inside.
Which apartment block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the new Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park.
Between the town hall and the trailer park.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate.
Sound really carries the night.
So it's the Woodside Apartments.
Is that a neighbor's dog?
Yes, it is. Boy, I wish I would muzzle that thing and now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. This night can't get any... The whistling man. He's coming down the street. I don't think he's seen me yet. Forrest, please. I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or I'm gonna die.
Neighbor's name?
What's your neighbor's name?
I don't know my neighbors, remember? Please, I need to get in.
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says
Starling Security 4000.
4000 was keypad, and it looks like it wants a
6-digit number.
Starling Security 4000, huh?
That's right. Very newly installed. I need the key code before the whistling man gets me.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight.
The thing that's upsetting me is that this is on the air. Like, if somebody comes in and is like,
here's a little tune.
Here's the password.
While I try to break Dawn into her apartment. Coming up for your listening pleasure.
Then, like, the killer could just hear it.
With their single, One Last Goodbye.
Gonna send you the
You were pretty
Dad.
quiet there, Peggy.
That makes sense.
Was it just me? Or was there something?
It wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
Yeah. Well, tell you what. We have a Starling 4000 or whatever here at Cape Town. Clive bought one for the station. Maybe we can find someone to help. Let's look for some help.
Okay, so she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments, and somewhere Clive probably has the papers for the Starling 4000.
I don't even know where the security system is. At least I probably don't have to go downstairs.
Needs a key. That's not opening.
Okay, these are both locked doors. There can't be anything downstairs. There's like not a thing I can think of that would be downstairs. I mean, other than the janitor's closet, but I've already looked in there twice. I think I would have seen papers for security system. Am I stupid? Do I have to go back downstairs? I literally have no idea what I'm doing.
It might be downstairs.
Well, I'm downstairs, so... No, I don't think it is. There's nothing down here. Like, I doubt there'd be anything new in that little hidden room. I mean, maybe, but I'm not gonna check there right now. My favorite part of Jam's game right now is the fact that I have somehow created a character that everyone's like, I want this guy to come back. He's awful, but I want him back.
Fair enough.
I love Jack. He's so good. I was telling Kiat I wanna draw Jack in like doing the fight. Because what was your character's powers in that, Celestia, if I can ask?
They could grow in strength. And their strength would, like, match their size, like, when they...
Yeah. Like, obviously you would have been able to do something, and I'm not saying that nobody else was going to be useful, I just really like the idea that Jack, like, literally, like, endurance contested this dude. I have no idea what Vogue's power was. I think it literally might have just been making phony crystals, which would be really funny. But I want to draw, like, Jackpot doing, like a survive mission. You know, like, people talk about, like, that last mission in, whatever it's called, Halo, where it's, like, objective survive.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I imagine that's what Jack did. And I'm just imagining that, like before this moment, he might have had very little control over his power, but after this, he's on par with some of the top heroes. Sort of thing. Because he literally fought for, like, 4 days.
I see.
I mean, like, that's not canon, technically.
Uh-huh.
But that's my headcanon, is that, like, he out-enduranced a abomination creature. I could take these off the shelf for some reason. Well, now that's making me weirded out. Why can't I take these ones off the shelf? That's literally nothing. They are just literally non-objects. But yeah, I don't know. I love Jack. Jack was such a good character. I was gonna, do you mind, I can tell you something, Celestia, as long as you promise not to, like, talk about it before next session. I mean, it won't be a thing next session, it'll be a thing, like, I think session after that, probably.
Talk about it with who?
With you.
No, I mean, like, who do you not want me to talk about it? Like,
just the people in Jam Team.
I mean, I'm not gonna say anything.
Like, normally, Inventor is only good for, like, a one-time thing. But I've been talking to Jam about how, like, as much as I love running Jesse as, like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go and do stuff and try my best, I would like to be a little bit better. And so I'm, like, making an upgrade, like a Batman suit that'll just give me, like, a little bit of extra stats, and Jam agreed that it could be, like, a permanent thing. And then I'm gonna try to actually use my Inventor more. But I was like, yeah, it kind of sucks.
I get that.
Not Jam's game, like, I love the game, it's just, like, I wish, like, I was just wanting to have a little bit of, it's, like, +1 or +2 strength or something. Jam was really worried that it would seem like pandering, and I was like, well, I mean, it's like 1 or 2. Whatever she ends up deciding.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Like, and plus, I have a +0 to strength right now, so. At least I think I have a +0. So, like, it's not like I'm gonna be, it's gonna be a +2.
Yeah.
We ain't looking at Jesse becoming overpowered from this.
Right.
I just want to, like, use the Inventor feat more, actually make, like, you know, throwable kaboomies.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. stuff where I can feel a little bit more useful. Although all that stuff takes a lot of time. Like, I'd have to sit in the back of a combat encounter for, like, sessions, which is why I'm probably going to start trying to make stuff out of session. Like, when we're, like, going to home or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also kind of asking, I was kind of asking to make sure you were cool with it. Because if you were like, yeah, that seems a little bit whatever.
No, I mean...
Then, like, I could use that as a... And plus, it could lead into, like, potentially, like, Jesse getting pseudo powers from just, like, having, like, a thing. Because Bo kept talking about me being, like, Batman, or, like, finding Batman and asking for advice, and that's what gave me the idea.
Yeah. Like, it's not like you're building a suit and you're just saying, hey, this gives me the power to throw an entire sun at people. Like,
yeah. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I'd love, like, a laser beam, or, like, something like that. I don't know. I'm trying to think of, like, stuff I could even have with something like that.
Actually, that's what mine is.
What's apartments? Coming
Oh,
soon,
I found
right?
it.
No pets? Not open until... What?
These aren't open. Apartments available from October 1st. She's trying to get into somewhere she's not supposed to be. And also, she's lying about where she is. Which is really bad, because I need to know where she is. But yeah. I feel like everyone else will feel the same about it. I'm not really worried about anyone being like, oh my god, I can't believe that Ward is trying to break the game with a 2 strength bonus so that their character can feel like they can do something in a combat encounter.
no, I mean, like, coming from someone whose character can just create a black hole, like, I think that's perfectly fair.
That's what I was saying. I was like, maybe it can even be a little bit more just to give me a strength bonus at all. And I'm like, I don't want it to be... Like, I don't want to feel, like, super OP. I want it to be something where, like, oh yeah, I feel a little bit stronger.
Have you tried lifting?
Jesse doesn't know how to do that. The only thing Jesse knows how to lift are women.
Nice. New music to play.
Complete discography. Collect all the hidden records around the station. I really thought there'd be more. Jesse does not lift women. I want to be clear. Jesse is having troubles. Hey, Dust, is your character... Hey, Dust, your character's name was Wingman, right?
That is not what I said. Not that I, said what their name is, but that's also the truth.
You're gonna do is Wingman, right? And you're gonna help me. You're gonna help Jesse get a date. That's your point in the game. Am I stupid? Is there something downstairs, Dust?
I don't actually remember where things are past the point we got to.
Alright, I'm stepping... I'm stepping outside. I don't like being outside, but, I mean, I can't think of anywhere else it would be.
Ward, what exactly are you looking for?
Apparently, on our building, Clive installed the same security system she's trying to get past.
Okay.
So, I need to find the security system so I can use it to get past. I'm a little less stressed about walking around right now, because I don't think he's going to try to kill me at all. I mean, I can't see him trying to kill me as a real possibility, at least not until, like, an endgame moment. Because if he shows up, he's going to kill me. Okay, there's nothing outside. What? Am I crazy? Where's the security system? I guess I'm gonna check out the secret room, because I literally don't know what else to do. And apparently Clive's the one that... Oh, I thought all the mannequins were gone. I was like, that's worse. That's actually worse, somehow. Yeah, I figure it can be something where, like, I slowly upgrade it, you know?
Yeah.
Alright, Celestia, check out my new power, shoots a gravity blast. How did you do that? You look down, your fingers going, Warren!
You can't just keep taking my limbs.
I gave you my finger, we just don't have the same blood type, so I'm dying rapidly and you're going to die.
Okay, but you already owe me an arm, that's like...
Okay, well now I owe you an arm and a finger.
Yeah, give me my fucking arm.
Come on. You don't need all those limbs.
Hey, I feel like some random person is gonna walk in on your stream and hear you saying that.
You don't need limbs? Is it back here? Where is it? Am I crazy? I don't really like the idea of going back here either. Oh, here it is.
Starling 4000. User menu. Ah, these codes should come in handy. Order delivery form.
Oh, yeah.
Starling must have left this by accident.
So...
The system's not even installed.
Yeah. The system's not even installed at Woodside, the place she's trying to get to right now. Because, like, okay, so, like, the thought I was having for, like, the picture I want to draw, Celestia, just so I can ask your opinion, I was going to draw, like, jackpot hitting, like, 1,440 jackpots. Because that would be, like, a jackpot, that would be a jackpot every 4 minutes for 4 days. But is that a bad number?
I mean, we're on it.
Like, is it a bad number because it's literally just 4 days, so it's like the number of minutes in a day. It's just that he does a jackpot for every minute in the day, essentially. So is that boring that it's just the same number of minutes that are in a day?
Find any?
Starling 4000 security menu. A bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything
I found a flyer for the apartment.
What's the number again?
They're not open for moving.
It would be 1,440, or 4,051 was the one I was thinking of.
So Dawn probably
I mean,
isn't trying
I don't
to
think
get into
that's
Woodside.
boring, no. I'm not sure if I'm just not sure how many people are gonna really get what that is referring to.
Roller Ricky! Do you think we
Like,
should give
on
him a
first
call?
glance.
Is that crazy? I don't know what you'd say, but...
I just wanted an
Or are you
opinion.
worried? Like, are you worried about it, like...
Because what I want this to be, right? I want this to be, like, a really rad, like, he has dominated moment. Like, he has won perfectly. But, I mean, either of them sound like a
I
lot.
can't hear it over the music. Forrest, I don't know about this. This is super weird.
Just put me through to Dawn and I'll take care of this one way or another.
Okay, if you say so.
I mean...
When you're ready, shut the music off. Line 1, whenever you're ready.
Dawn, are you there? This is Forrest Nash from 189.16, The Stream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I've been so afraid.
I wouldn't worry about it being a lot. I would just say fuck it, we ball, and then just go with, like, whatever number sounds good to you.
Should I... Okay. Question about the game I'm playing. This person, Dawn, knows who's going to die next. The Whistling Man is apparently nearby, and she's trying to get into a building. She wants help to break into Roller Ricky's place. I can give her the maintenance call code, the alarm test, warning this will set off all security feature measures, alarm test deactivation code, or the entry code.
You want to know what are the options again?
I can give her the maintenance call code, the entry code, the alarm test activation code, or the alarm deactivation code. So I can basically let her in or get her caught. Depending on if I trust Jesse. Because Roller Ricky was really awesome, but that makes me think that he might be a part of this. You know what? I think he said that he got really depressed and lost someone important to him. So I'm calling that Roller Ricky is the killer and he's doing all this as a revenge killing for his friend.
The code is 811.
I would say alarm test activation.
0.
Thank you, Forrest.
Alarm test already deactivated.
The alarm deactivation. I think you gave me the wrong number on purpose.
Oh, you gave the deactivation.
I'll just do this the hard way.
Forrest, what did we do?
Mac!
Or not reacting to my...
Oh my god!
Ricky!
Oh my
Ricky!
god!
Hello?
What?
Forrest? Is that you? Did you have something to do with this?
Ricky, whoever that was, she was trying to get into the building. I tried to help, but...
She? Forrest, man, you got no idea. That was him! That was the Whistling Man!
That was the Whistling Man?
Or if you need people to be around you while you play board games, it's
Come on,
alright.
Maxie. Stay strong.
Nobody's gonna say nothing about it.
No, Maxie died!
Process what just happened.
Well, damn, your percentage rate just went down.
Maxie was a roller rinking dog!
Oh.
Play a
You
record,
killed a
Forrest.
dog. You have to live with that.
So, the Whistling Man...
I didn't give her
was a
the
woman?
code!
I know. I can't believe it.
She called up. You spoke to her multiple times.
I thought she was just regular Gallows Creek Strange.
Really, Forrest? Why do you think she requested that song?
To get me outside?
Maybe, but how? She didn't know the song was outside to start with.
That's right. She never actually attacked me out there.
So?
MC plus
Guess we have to make
GB.
an announcement.
She's a jazz runner! That's how she's getting around
Okay, hold the
town!
music and you can make the announcement. Okay, you're live in 3, 2...
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman, one who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you.
And what did you send me?
We're neighbors. Look out for each other.
Oh.
And stay safe. The killer was calling themselves Dawn.
What? Oh, I hate that.
This could be a fake name. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in. You folks have my new number, right? It's 911. Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light
They
on
drew
the
it in
killer.
such detail. I didn't want to
Hey,
see
we
that.
come in.
Okay, folks, time to take a call.
I didn't want to see that.
This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me. My name is Casey.
You know, to call me hurts me nerves right now.
My best friend's been stabbed. He's bleeding everywhere. I don't know what to do. Please help me. Is he still breathing?
Yeah, but
With
he's
more
bleeding out
needing
fast.
to
I really need help.
question.
Take a breath.
Do you think Jesus was the first Spider-Man?
I mean, Jesus was already the first JoJo. Does Jesus need that much power?
I'd never seen him like that, and I just panicked.
Sure.
I ran and hid in the bush.
Oh
What?
no. Forrest.
Then what happened?
He went up the road and talked to someone.
I'm speaking like true canonical fact. Jesus was the first JoJo.
They just stand
Look,
there.
Jesus was the first Joestar. The
Casey,
question is,
was he
was
talking
Jesus
to
the
a
first
woman?
Spider-Man?
I don't know. They had a mask and wore all black. That's all I know. Please, we need help here.
I'll get you help, but I need to know. Where did the masked person go?
They left. They left him to bleed out. I waited till they were gone, then dragged him into the garage and called 911.
Wait, why didn't you make sure he was dead?
I don't know. I think I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?" Before they left, but please, he needs to get to the hospital. I can't drive, so we need an ambulance.
Forrest, the ambulance was destroyed in the explosion at the gas station. You should get all the info you can.
Can you tell us where your friend was stabbed?
They stabbed him in the stomach, and they stabbed him between his leg when he was on the ground, and his... Oh, the knife is still there in his leg.
What's your friend's name, Casey?
Jason Parker.
We'll be right back. Peggy, patch us through to the hospital.
On it. Phoning St. Gabriel's now. Switch to line 2.
Hello, St. Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from 189 Port 16. We have a stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. The ambulance is... Well, you know.
I know, but please, we need something or he's going to die.
Forrest, listen, you're going to have to get him here. We need to see him, and we can't get there ourselves right now.
We don't have any way to drive him right now. And even if we did, he's bleeding out fast.
All right, listen. We need to buy him time to get here. That means stopping the blood first, and then finding someone to stabilize him. To stabilize him, he really needs someone with first aid training. Do either of you have any?
No.
Me neither.
Damn it. I'm really sorry about this, but I have other patients who can't wait. All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can, and then leave the rest to you. You think you can handle that?
Get me. I'm sure we can handle it.
Okay, from the top. If he's bleeding out, then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding. Lay him down. Apply continuous pressure directly to the affected areas. When the bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wound.
Get him comfortable. Apply pressure. Clean cloths when slowed. Got it, I think.
You said he was stabbed, right? If the object he was stabbed with is still in him, don't take it out. It's stopping the worst of the bleeding right now. If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
I wouldn't have thought of that. It makes sense, though. God, that was a lot of info. But I think we can handle this.
Glad you got it so far, because there's more to go.
I'm
Keep
still
going.
with you, Doc. What else do we need to know?
If he's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock. If he does, act fast. If you applied a cloth and it's bleeding through, don't remove it. Just apply another on top of it. If it's safe, elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs. Try to keep him warm. Get him to rest and reassure him. We need the patient to stay calm.
All right, don't replace bandages, elevate his legs, keep him warm and calm. This is a lot.
I'm really sorry. That's as much as I can give you right now. Try to stop the bleeding. Find someone to get him stabilized and get him here as quick as you can. Good luck.
All right, Forrest. Casey's still on line 1.
All right, let's do this. We're on our own.
I have bad news. We're on our own for now.
Oh, no. Jason! Why the hell didn't I do anything?
No, Casey, you did the right thing. We got advice from somebody at St. Gabriel's. We're gonna talk you through this.
Oh, thank God! I've been putting pressure on his stomach wound since you left, but he's still bleeding. I don't know what to do.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg? It's gotta be hell. Should I pull it out?
No, don't touch the knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull it out.
Are you sure? I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop making suggestions.
No, don't worry, Casey. We're a team here. We're all going to get Jason through this. Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah, it's bleeding. His stomach is worse, though.
I think we need to secure the knife so it doesn't move around. Do you have anything you can tie around it?
Yeah. There's some laundry piled up on top of the dryer, some cloths on the hood of the car, and what else? I guess I've got my jacket.
Sorry about this, Casey. I think it's best we use your jacket. It's probably less likely to bleed through.
It's just a jacket. Give me a second. Here we go. I'm sorry, Jason. It's secure. I put pressure on his stomach again. I'm starting to think we might make it.
Forrest, can I have a word?
Casey, I'm gonna have a quick word with Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on and let us know when the bleeding is under control. You're doing great.
But what if something happens?
We'll still be here. Just shout if you need anything, and we'll be there. I promise.
Okay. I'll wait. Jason, please be okay.
What's up, Peggy?
We can't stay on the line with her all night. Dawn is still out there. What if other people need us?
You're right. She's probably on her way to her next target right now.
Exactly. And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's got to get to the hospital somehow.
Could somebody nearby help them? Maybe drive them to the hospital?
You know, that's exactly what I was wondering.
Do you have anybody in mind?
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a mandatory first aid training course. Me and Karen missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
You skipped it, didn't you? Never mind. So, how does KFAM's first aid course help us?
Casey said they're at 25 Nancy Drive, right?
Yeah? Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around there about 10 years ago. So a bunch of people here at the station live around there.
Do you think any of them could help Casey and Jason?
Probably, but I don't know who lives there. And since I missed the training day, I don't know who knows first aid.
Could you call them and ask?
I don't know everybody's numbers. I've only ever called Karen. Everybody's personnel info is probably in Reggie's office.
Got it. I'll look through their files in Reggie's office. It's a life or death situation. I'm sure they won't mind.
Right. But there are a couple of problems with that.
Naturally.
Sensitive information, so Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note taker, though.
Come on.
Maybe something in his office will give it away. Right. There is something else.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Have you ever heard, the future is floppy?
Peggy, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about floppy disks. Floppy disks are like these futuristic things that have information on them. You put them in a computer and they do something.
Peggy, I know what a floppy disk is.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out our physical records and replacing them with these floppy disks. I imagine it's the same for our personnel files.
That's good to know. Since we haven't heard anything from Casey, I'm guessing Jason's okay for now. I'll check out Reggie's office and see what I can find.
You'll need a key for that. I'll just slide it under my door now.
Thanks, Peggy. I'll just have to look around.
Good. I'll patch my mic down to the office so you'll hear me over the intercom.
Can I go now? Thank you. Alright, so let's go down to this office. Master of Unlocking. Unlock all doors in the station. Nice. Alright. Not what I expected this room to look like. Very different. Alrighty. Clive, if you're reading this, stop stealing my post-it notes. Nothing. That could be something.
Looks like I need a 4-digit code.
Axe forever. Reginald Scott has successfully completed the standard course in first aid to the injured. Signed, Keith Walker. Okay, so that's something important. Oh.
Could this be it?
$11:07.
Nice.
Let's go. Oh god, okay. Hedges John? No, we don't need this one. We need specifically Reginald Scott. Reginald? No. Wait, that's me. I'm gonna read that. Weaver Peggy? This is also important. Bradley something. Albright Barbara. Lawson Karen? None of these are Reginald Scott. Fuck it. I almost lost this one. Alright, let's just start reading them. What was that? Brad and Barbara are both useless. Okay. Karen Lawson. Stepped up her duties. She's fully taken Hamish's show. Started mentoring Peggy. Crap. Okay. This has got to be our guy. He was a war medic? Yeah, absolutely. We're sending John. John Hedges.
Get a load of this, Peggy. Apparently, I'm a lone wolf type.
What are you doing? We don't have time for this. We have a man literally dying on the line, and we're more interested in you.
You're right, I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible candidates. I can read the rest of this later.
What's up with you, Peggy?
Hey, Peggy. I think Reggie's on to you and Karen. Maybe don't bring those little drink umbrellas into work for a while.
Why are you reading my file? You need to find someone who can help Casey. We already know I can. Don't waste time.
You're right, I'm sorry.
Okay, so we want...
I really shouldn't have read both. We're in a hurry.
John Hedges. I'm going to bring this with me. Just so I remember the name. Alright, I got someone. I have to go back downstairs. Great. Okay. Where's the intercom at? There it is.
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
I
think I know who to call.
Our best bet is to help Casey and Jason.
All right, good work. Who should I...
Hello? Is anybody there? Please pick up.
Casey, I'm here. What's wrong?
Jason started going pale. I tried to get him to rest, but he just threw up everywhere. What's happening? What do I do?
God, it sounds like he's going into shock. Casey, just stay calm. It's going to be okay.
Slow down. Did I mess up? Jason, I'm sorry.
Casey, calm down. You've done everything right. I need you to listen to me, okay? For Jason.
What did the nurse say to do about shock?
Casey, I need you to elevate Jason's legs. We need to get the blood flowing to his vital organs.
Got it. Jason, stay with me. I'm just gonna move you. This might hurt. Okay. I propped his legs up on some boxes.
I'm looking at my notes. We need to get Jason as warm and comfortable as possible. Do you have anything you could use nearby, Casey?
Yeah. I still have some laundry next to me. I'll wrap it in some blankets. Just give me a second. Sorry. Jason's bleeding through his bandages. Should I get him new ones? Or... Oh, God.
Don't remove the bandage. Apply another one on top of it. Do you still have something you can use?
I'm using the laundry to keep him warm. So... I'll use the cleaning rags on the car. They don't look dirty. I'll fix his bandage and get him warm. Hold on, please. Sorry. I'm done. You're gonna be okay, Jason. Just relax now, okay? Scared. He's not doing well. Is he gonna...
Casey, I need you to be strong for Jason. Sit with him and reassure him that everything's going to be okay. Okay?
Okay. Please. I can't give him what he needs. Please, no. I can't lose him.
All right, Forrest, we need to hurry. Jason doesn't sound like he's doing too well. You said you knew who to call earlier? Who was it?
We need to call John Hedges. He lives on Nancy Drive. He didn't really participate in the first aid training, but he's a former war medic. He's probably the most trained person we have. Yeah, and according to Reggie's notes, John keeps all of his old equipment at his house. He's something of a hoarder.
Alright, what's his number?
5420735.
Calling now. Let's hope he's
Who the hell is this calling me? What time is it?
John, it's Forrest Nash here at K-Fam. We have an emergency and we need your help.
Forrest? If this is a work emergency, then it can wait until the goddamn morning.
A man has been stabbed by the Whistling Man. Never mind. He's lost a lot of blood and he's passed out. We need you to help him.
The Whistling Man? What kind of joke is this?
John, we're not kidding. A man is gonna die if we don't help him right now.
Seriously? I haven't been called on for over 10 years. Where's the patient? What's his condition?
He's at 25 Nancy Drive. I think we got his friend to stem the bleeding, but he's gone into shock. He's passed out right now.
You say he was stabbed? Do you know the extent of his injuries?
From what we were told, he has 2 major stab wounds. One to the stomach and one to the leg. The knife is still in his leg, and the stomach wound is open.
Understood. Let me grab a few supplies and I'll head right over. Damned if he dies on my watch.
Thank you, John. We'll let him know you're on your way.
Good luck.
Hello, Casey. Are you there? How are we doing?
Bad. Jason seemed really weak and then just started thrashing.
How's he now?
Is he still thrashing?
He's passed out. Please tell me about someone to help.
Casey, help is on the way. My colleague will be there soon.
You hear that, Jason? Someone is coming. You're gonna be just fine. Just hold on for me, okay? Just hold on. Come on.
Hello, Casey. This is John Hendricks. I'm here about Mason. Please let me in. I'm guessing that's Casey there. Casey, I'm gonna need your help. Forrest, Peggy, don't you two worry. We've got this one here.
Okay. Forrest, we'll call you back later. I'm out now. Good luck, everyone. God, I hope he's gonna be all right.
And with that, the show moves on. We're sending our best wishes to Jason. Well, after all that excitement, I think we could use some music.
Come back upstairs when you're ready.
This is I'm Coming to Get You by Vice. One of the best tunes this year.
It's getting pretty late. This might be your last break for the night, so try to enjoy it. Give me a buzz when you want to go back on air.
Let's roll.
You got it. We've got another call coming through, too. Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
Welcome back to 189.16, The Scream. I believe we have another caller on the line. How are you tonight, caller?
Forrest, man. Hey, it's Roller Ricky.
Good to hear from you again. How you holding up after everything? Is Maxie okay?
Maxie is a little fighter, man. I just know he's gonna pull through. I think our roller show might be canceled tomorrow, though.
I'm sorry again about how that went.
Is there anything else we can help you with, Ricky?
Actually, I think I have some info that might help you.
Did you see or hear anything during the attack earlier?
Not exactly. See, man, me and Jason know each other.
You know each other?
Yeah, we went to Gallows High and played on the football team together. He was a gnarly offensive linesman, and I was our star wide receiver. Runner Ricky, they called me.
All right, and what does that have to do with tonight?
Well, because George, the guy who drowned, he was on our team, too.
Tell me about it. What was George like?
I didn't know him for along, man. Sad to say. We had our first team party on the night he drowned. He seemed like such a good dude.
Ricky, were you there when George drowned?
No, man. Once the party turned, I beat feet out of there. Man, I remember George and his girl there. There was a whole lot of love, man. I could see it, you know?
What was her name?
What was her name?
I never got her name, man. He just called her Kate. I didn't really know her before, or see her after that.
Then what did she look like? Please, tell us anything you remember.
I just remember a pretty girl, man. I'm sorry.
Ricky, you said the party didn't last long. What happened?
We were just having a good time, and then the next thing I knew, everyone was running for their life. I looked up and saw that goddamn whistling man in the trees. And I never ran so fast in my life. I ran straight home. Didn't know about George until next morning at school.
I'm guessing it was whistling night, wasn't it? That the whistling man was just another kid.
Yeah. I don't know how George died, but I always felt like if anyone deserved to die that night, it should have been me. And
It wasn't your fault, buddy.
It wasn't your fault. You're not a bad person.
I know that now, man. It took a long time to learn, but yeah, just thought I'd tell you all what I know.
Thank you, Ricky.
This helps. Thank you.
You got it, man. Anyway, I think it's time for me and Maxie to free up your phone lines.
Night, Ricky. All right, folks. Looks like we got a new lead in the case. If anyone has any info about this mysterious being, please call in.
If she was George's girlfriend back then, she's probably in her mid to late 30s now. Huh. Oh, we have another call coming in, but hang on.
What's up, Peggy?
Peggy?
You're gonna want to take this call off the air.
Who is it?
Just do it.
All right, folks, it's time for another track. Here's one to help you sit back and relax. We'll be right back after this. I hope this is good news, Peggy. Who have we got?
Find out for yourself on line 1.
Hello?
Forrest, I'm glad I got back through to you. Sounds like it's been a busy night, huh?
Surprise! It's Leslie, our 911 operator, leading the charge from Henderson to come save us. It's so good to hear from you. Are you okay?
We're doing okay. Sarah and I are both happy to be headed back home.
We're happy to have you too. Wait, Sarah?
Oh, yeah, I mean Deputy Martinez. Anyway, we got back into radio range a little while ago. Been listening in, and haven't been able to get through until now.
It's been a long
Since we
night.
found Sheriff Matthews, it's only gotten worse. It's been a long night.
Well, it shouldn't be too much longer now. I'm glad I got through to you. I wanted to let you all know what's going on. I made it to Henderson. Turns out somebody had cut the phone lines, and they had no idea what was happening. After I told them, well, their sheriff sent a goddamn squad back with me to stop this.
That's great news. That's crazy about the phone lines, though. Do you think the whistling man cut them?
I'm guessing so. I don't know how the whistling man did it. But that doesn't matter right now. Listen, we're coming in hot, but we need your help. I know Gallows Creek isn't a big town, but if we don't know where the whistling man is, we can't get him. Her. That's where you come in.
What do you
You can
need?
count on us. What do you need?
It might be a long shot, but here goes. The whistling man already called up a few times.
bet she calls again. We're still a little ways out of town, so if she calls, stall her. Buy as much time as you can for us to get in. And while you're talking to her, try to figure out where she is.
I think this game is really good. It's definitely got some replayability, but I'm sure it's going to be a game that I, like, don't replay very much.
Heck, I can see the headlines now. Forrest Nash's...
I really wish there was more stuff like this, where, like, I have to, like, do something to, like, stop someone from dying, but there is quite a few of those, and they are really good.
Hopefully the next time I see you, it'll be with our killer behind bars. Take care.
We'll see you soon, Leslie. Thank God. It sounds like this is almost over. We're nearly through this.
Get back on the air.
Time now. Let's get back on air.
You got it. Time to turn the music off. Bringing you back live now.
Welcome back to The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. The line is lit up, but before I get to our next caller, I just want to say, things are looking up. It's almost over, but for now, let's bring in our next caller. Evening, caller. This is Forrest Nash.
Hello, Forrest. This is John Harris. I'm here with Casey.
Oh, thank goodness. Please.
John! Is he gonna be okay?
He's a fighter. He'll be fine. We've got him stabilized and resting in the bed.
Hoorah!
To the hospital.
Thank you so much. If you hadn't been there, then... God, I don't even want to think about what would have happened.
Of course, Casey. We're just happy he's okay.
John, Casey, you two did all the work. Tell Jason to get well soon from us, whenever he's up for it.
Well, why don't you tell him yourself?
Is this Forrest?
The one and only.
One and only. I hope you're feeling better.
It's good to hear you, Jason. How are you?
Oh, well, you know, I've got a hole in my stomach, and there's a knife in my leg, but
I don't
John
know.
gave me something to take the edge
There
off.
hasn't been anything yet like that. It's just like one thorough save game.
Take it easy until you get to St. Gabriel's.
I will. But, before that, I needed to call you. Guessing the Whistling Man is still out there?
Yep.
As far as we know, anyway.
I was worried you'd say that. God damn it.
Actually, I'm glad you called. I wanted to talk to you about what happened earlier.
Go for it.
We spoke to Roller Ricky not long after you were attacked.
You spoke to Ricky? Was he... Is he alright?
He is now. I mean, he was attacked earlier, but this call came after.
Hey, guys, I'm really sorry, but there's a call on the other line. I just need to make sure we don't have another situation brewing. You fill Jason in on what happened. I'll be right back.
Sure, Peggy. Sorry, Jason. Where was I? Yep. Ricky's fine. You don't need to worry about him.
That's a relief.
He told us about George.
Sounds like everything's finally coming out now. It's been tough to hold it all in.
Sounds like you've been holding back about something awful, Jason.
I'm part of the reason my best friend is dead, Forrest. And the few who knew about it said if I ever said anything, I'd find myself in jail. For a long time. It was hell. And then the town just moved on. Like it never existed.
What happened?
that night?
I went along with the stupid prank, that's what. Whistling night. Some of the guys on the football team had an idea for a way we could haze the newcomers. We decided to plan a party in the woods and have the Whistling Man crash it. It was stupid. We each had a role. I was the stabbed friend. At the party that night, I left the group for a second. Met our Whistling Man. Pretended to get stabbed in front of everyone. Started an almighty panic, those screams. That was the last time I saw or heard George alive.
How did George die, Jason?
I don't know. I was playing dead.
That's
When I
20.
heard her scream,
Ricky mentioned a girl named Bean. Is that who you mean?
Bean. Oh yeah. I guess George did call her that.
Yeah. He called her Bean. I heard her again tonight, Forrest. Her name was...
What? What happened? Are we still on air?
No, we're not. Seems like the power is completely gone.
How do we get it back on?
I don't, we can use the emergency generators down in the basement. Reggie picked it up a while ago in case we ever needed to do an emergency broadcast.
An emergency broadcast?
Emergency? Nuclear war, alien attack, broadcasting of serial killers' location to the cops so we can end this nightmare.
Fair point.
It's in the storage area in the far back corner, up on the wall. You might have spotted it earlier when you were digging around for all those tapes. It'll have a big red button. Just press that. I'll see you when you're back.
This trailer for Nacho Libre.
One more trip into the basement.
What?
One more basement trip.
Let's go. Love the basement.
My favorite part is how all of the power to the station was shut off.
Oh, that's awful. Oh, I see now. Shit.
Yeah, and I have to go to the basement to get the power back on. How is that on?
How is what on?
I guess those are like emergency things.
Sorry, our talk about feelings like scared you off. It was not paying attention.
No, I was just...
Far back corner. Why
I left
is
because I
this
couldn't
station so
speak
big?
and it was getting difficult. It's this, right? No, apparently not.
Just to finish what I was saying.
That must be
I kept seeing this trailer for
Oh,
Nacho
we've got
Libre
power.
at the beginning of one of these old VHS tapes that we had. And I tried asking my mom if we could watch it, and she was like, "No, that you don't want to watch that." And then I never got to watch it.
It's not sexual in any way. It was on fucking Cartoon Network.
I don't know. She wanted me to be into girly shit.
Nacho Libre is alright.
So,
What?
I just turned on the power to the station and I'm hearing the whistling man.
Oh, fun.
The whistling man. I need to warn Peggy.
I just felt like you had more.
Oh my god, they're behind me.
Oh no.
Peggy's gone.
Oh no. Peggy! Where'd you go?
There's a lot of
This can't be happening.
Oh. They just locked you in.
Yep.
A call.
They want me to be the producer for this part. Where's Peggy?
Done.
Have some patience, Forrest. It's almost the end of the night. Almost the end of the show. But it's not over just yet. We've got a little time still. So let's make the most of it.
What do you mean?
Make the most of it how?
Well...
Huh?
I thought we'd end tonight's Whistling Man special with a special guest. The one who started it all. Let me take that out of your mouth and...
You crazy bitch! Let me go!
Welcome to the air, Mr. Teddy Gallows Jr.
Wait.
It's all gonna come out tonight, Teddy.
daddy and his money saved you 20 years ago. But even if he crawled out of his coffin with all the money in the world...
Wait, where the hell is Teddy? How are you talking to him if you're here with me?
Because I'm not there with you, Forrest. I'm here with Teddy. And if he says where that is, well, he knows he'll get it.
That's Peggy, isn't it?
Who am I looking at?
Forrest Nash, let me introduce you and all of Gallows Creek to my boy, Henry Barrow.
Your son? You mean you... Wait, that he...
Yes, Forrest. He and I had a son.
So there were two whistling men tonight. Of course. That explains how you were always able to get around town so quickly.
Hang on. Did you say Barrow? Then are you?
Let me just get this mask off. Damn uncomfortable thing. No wonder Mooney went crazy wearing this. There we go.
Marie Campbell? George's old girl. Oh. Well, it sure has been years since I last saw her. Oh, God damn it.
Where
Where's
are you
this
going?
going?
With all of this?
Everyone's gonna know now what Teddy did. He killed George that night. This night. 20 years ago.
Listen to me. You...
You're gonna talk when I talk to you. And not a moment before. Meanwhile, Forrest, I'm gonna give you the chance to talk. You're gonna help me reveal what really happened to George all those years ago.
Why should I?
Why should I play any part in this?
Because I think you believe in justice.
You think this is justice?
You have no goddamn idea, Forrest. These people you've been trying to save, they were all in on it. They all knew George was murdered, but...
Murdered? Oh, listen,
I said you speak when you're spoken to. Now, I know you've done some good work tonight in piecing together what happened to George 20 years ago, and that's why I want you to interview us.
Are you serious?
You want me to interview you?
Am I serious? After everything tonight, you really have to ask me if I'm serious. Do a good job. And hell, you might be the only one to leave here alive.
I need to drag this out. If I can buy Leslie time to get back to Gallows Creek, and if I can find out where Marie is, then this can end. Teddy, we'll start with you. Just, talk me through what happened that night. How did it start?
how would I know? It was 20 years ago.
Do you want to
Die,
die?
Teddy? Because if you don't start talking...
What the hell? God damn it. Okay. Our first team party was coming up. And when I saw the date it was scheduled for, I had an idea for a way we could prank the new guys.
Tell me why that night.
Special.
That was the night Mooney went missing. We couldn't pass it up. I was just surprised. No one had ever thought to do it before.
Wait. You mean this was the first whistling night?
Keep talking, Teddy.
We went up near Whistling Point. God, who was there? Me, Jason, and George, of course. But George didn't come alone. He brought Marie.
And Roller Ricky, he was there too, wasn't he?
Yes, Ricky was there too. Runner Ricky, our wide receiver. I helped him off the bottle, you know. Because I'm a decent man.
Is that so?
Yes, it is. He came apart Some people do. He had some issues. Wasn't stable. I didn't want him to hurt his chances in life. So, I helped him keep himself together.
You were afraid he would talk about that night, weren't you?
Keep talking.
About midway through the night, we put the prank into action.
Looked up at the trees and saw Jason there, bloody, like he'd just been stabbed. And the whistling man, screaming. George and I and Ricky, we got left behind. But Ricky was in on it too. I know he was. He and Teddy were as close as anybody. Teddy must have.
Do you see how this birthday note says Love M? Why would it not say Love Mom? What if it's Love Marie? So it's Peggy, and Peggy's in on it.
That makes sense.
Did you ask Ricky if he knew or not?
I didn't see any reason to. Why?
Because Ricky phoned up earlier. He didn't know anything about
Are
it.
there any other characters?
He had no idea what was happening.
That's the
He
thing.
said
Why
he
would
was
it not
as
say
terrified
Mom?
as anybody.
Maybe Peggy is like their other kid.
You didn't tell him, did you?
Ricky never could keep his mouth shut. If we told him, he would have given everything away.
But he, well, it doesn't matter. He didn't run his mouth enough to tell anybody about it afterwards. He's still guilty.
It was just a stupid prank.
How can you still say it was just a prank?
Oh, come on. Oh, God. Damn it.
You made George think Jason had been murdered. He thought his best friend was dead.
And so tonight you stabbed him for real?
It's the role he wanted to play.
Jason's still alive, Marie. He was with a friend. We talked her through how to stop the bleeding and got him professional help just in time.
Shame he didn't have the good sense to die earlier. He's gonna regret that. Enough about him. Me and George took off running, but somehow we got separated in the woods. I ended up near the bottom of Whistling Point. When I noticed George wasn't with me, I panicked. And then, I don't know how he snuck up on me, but the Whistling Man grabs me. I scream, and he starts laughing. Telling me it's just a joke.
I could stall for time here.
How did you feel?
In that moment?
I felt like nothing was real. I felt small and confused. And
Who was under the
Who was
mask?
under the mask, Marie? Who was the Whistling Man?
it was Chuck.
Chuck Brody!
Laughing away. But then he stops. And he's looking up at the top of Whistling Point.
What was he looking at? Teddy, what happened next?
Nothing. It was just
Teddy?
George fell off Whistling Point.
How do you
What
know?
happened?
I saw it.
You pushed him. You were up there. You were dressed as the Whistling Man too, and
I didn't push him, God damn it! I just chased him up there and he kept backing up. When I saw he was about to go over, I reached out. That's what you saw.
you liar.
It's not my fault. He didn't know it was a joke. If he'd had any brains, he would have realized. Ugh, you bitch. No one's going to believe this. After all you did.
Then why the cover-up?
Why the cover-up?
My future was at stake, Nash. You know what it's like. People like us are bred for bigger things. I couldn't live this time. And then Governor,
And then, who knows? What happened that night was tragic. It should never have happened. But it was a mistake. It was just a stupid joke gone wrong. So my father sent Clive out to clean it up. Why should I? My
George was a blip.
He wasn't a blip, Marie.
His father covered it up from there. I searched for George's body all night, but
Sandra found him the next morning while out jazz running.
she found him in the ring, and she lied about that to protect Teddy.
She said something about her rent going up, unless she... Teddy, did your father own Sandra Sharp's dance studio?
It's Gallows Creek, not Shark.
Oh, wow.
I'd answer the question if I were you, Teddy.
Yes, okay. We own most of the town.
That's it then. Your father was going to run her out of business unless she lied and said she found him in the reservoir instead of the river.
What my father did in his business dealings is nothing to do with me.
The false report. That's why you killed Sheriff Matthews too, isn't it?
Does when you're the one benefiting
Not
from
just
it.
to get him out of the way, but
Everyone was in on it, Forrest. Even the coroner wrote a fake report. Said George was drinking, that he just got himself into trouble. And
I saw. I'm sorry. For all it's worth, Virginia didn't have much of a choice. She had a sick sister whose treatments she couldn't afford. She played along with the gallows to save her sister's life. And her own.
even still, she should have told the truth. I did my part. I tried everything I could think of. I even went to the newspaper, but no. That coward killed the story. But Maurice Russell is dead now.
You've been through hell.
You've been through hell, Marie. I'm sorry.
You've got no idea. Never started.
Yeah, they're sisters.
He should have been punished. It's coming to a stop. At least for now. Here, where George and I first met, before he joined your football team, was right after he shot the winning throw.
Wait a sec. You're at the football field.
Jesus Christ! Forrest, you idiot! We're in the gym at Gallows Creek High!
I told you not to do that.
Wait!
He's dead too now, isn't he?
He is. Anyway, I think that about wraps up the interview with Teddy. So,
Marie? Where?
Peggy!
Teddy!
Peggy, it's been so long since I've seen your face. I worried you wouldn't come. And here I was, thinking you'd forgot me.
I'd never forget my own sister.
Yep.
Will someone please explain to me what's happening?
Wanna explain, Peggy?
Earlier, while you were speaking to Jason, I got a call. Do you remember? Well, it was from Dawn. She said that my sister Marie was there that night George died, and that I should come to the gym for a reunion.
And when you walked in, you found out.
That my sister is the Whistling Man.
Good to see you too, Peggy.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
She said that it was my last chance to see my sister. I knew if I told you, you'd try to stop me or come with me when we need you on the radio. And I just...
You should have said something. You should have told me.
I know, okay? I should have. But I didn't imagine this situation then, so just... What happened to you, Marie? You just disappeared one day.
Disappeared? I was thrown out, Peggy. I begged Mom and Dad to do something
Oh my god, she mentioned she had a sister earlier now that I'm thinking about it. And that she left and she was an only sibling now.
Marie, I'm so sorry. I never knew. It's not your fault.
Yeah.
Really, it's Mom and Dad I should be seeing right now. But since they're gone, well, I'll have to settle for the next best thing.
Don't. Marie, listen to me. You don't have to do this.
Someone has to pay for what they did.
Marie, please.
Mom and Dad are gone, Peggy. Besides, you forgot me. Just like the rest. You forgot.
Marie, Peggy never forgot about you.
Keep your mouth shut.
She kept a card from you.
I got it. Because I got the card.
What card?
The card you made me for my 8th birthday.
What does it say then?
Happy birthday, Peg. Now you're great and 8. Love, M.
Woo! We got it! We got her in time. It's over, Tommy.
We have 1 wounded, 1 dead, and we're in pursuit of the suspect.
Hey, this is police! Freeze!
Forrest!
Leslie, how's Peggy?
She's been cut pretty bad, but we're here now.
I'll be okay. God, Marie!
Hey, Zara! I need you to look after Peggy. She needs help.
Peggy Weaver survived the Whistling Man.
Nick of time.
Where's Marie?
She bolted right as we got here. The police are right on her heels. It won't be long. It's over for us.
Well, folks, it was a long night, but we made it through together. I'm gonna head off to check on Peggy. This has been Forrest Nash.
Good night and good morning.
And good morning.
Woo! The man, the myth, the scream. Forrest Nash survived the Whistling Man. The end? Question mark. Reached the end of Whistling Night. Okay, so Murphy died. Maurice died. Teddy Gallows Jr. died, and Chuck died. Chuck, easy fix. Teddy Gallows Jr., I think it's just a matter of me guessing right where they were, so he didn't say anything. I can definitely save everyone. I mean, I got almost all of them on my first try. I did great. Ooh. Oh my god! Celestia, do you know where I am right now? I'm the killer. I'm the person that got away. And this is the kill list. That's such a rad ending. Are you kidding? I feel like there's gotta be like a bonus tape or something in the ending, right? Crazy. Well, everyone, that was a really fun game, actually.
What does it say on that one on the floor?
I left, sorry.
It's like pink writing.
And, to end off the stream, I think there's only one way to do it. Good night, and good morning.